Charlie Chaplin was truly an artistic and humanitarian hero of mine. He grew up in extreme poverty. His father was absent. His mother went into an asylum when he was 14 years old. My fault, sorry.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to our channel, your ultimate hub for celebrity insights. Today, we're diving deep into the life of a man who's made us laugh, cry, and everything in between, the inimitable Jim Carrey. From his meteoric rise to fame, his staggering earnings that will leave you astounded, to the recent tragic news that has shaken his world, we're exploring it all. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating celebrity stories. Let's get started.
And how was your weekend?
We all know him for his hilarious comedic roles and his incredible ability to make us laugh until our sides ache. But what does this iconic actor do when he's not on set? Let's take a look at where Jim Carrey spends his hard-earned cash. First of all, it's no secret that Jim Carrey, like many other actors, is an art lover. He's been known to spend a significant amount of his time and money on painting and sculpting. In fact, he's even had his work displayed in several galleries. His art isn't just a hobby, it's a passion that he's invested heavily in, both financially and emotionally. He's been quoted saying that painting is a way for him to heal a broken heart and express his deepest emotions. Next up, Jim Carrey is a big fan of the great outdoors. He's been known to spend his money on adventures like hiking and biking. He's also a keen fisherman and has been spotted on numerous fishing trips. It's clear that he values the peace and tranquility that nature brings, and he's not afraid to invest in experiences that allow him to connect with the natural world. Jim Carrey is a kind humanitarian as well. He has a history of making sizable financial contributions to a range of charities, including those that support disaster relief, education, and health. In addition, he has raised money for mental health-related causes by using his profile as a prominent advocate. Lastly, let's talk about his love for cars. Jim Carrey is a self-proclaimed car guy and has a collection that would make any petrolhead green with envy. From vintage models to the latest supercars, he's spent a pretty penny on his four-wheeled friends. We show all of these cars at the end of the video. When he's not making us laugh on the big screen, Jim Carrey is spending his money on his passions: art, nature, philanthropy, and cars. He obviously places an equal priority on life events and personal development as he does on material belongings. Let's talk about the actor's personal life. Now, while Jim's professional life has been nothing short of extraordinary, his personal life has been a roller coaster ride, filled with highs and lows. Jim's first marriage was to Melissa Wimmer, with whom he shares a daughter, Jane. They tied the knot in 1987, but unfortunately the marriage didn't last, and they separated in 1995. But here's a fun fact. Jane Carrey auditioned for American Idol back in 2012. Who knew talent ran in the family, huh? Next up, Jim was briefly married to his Dumb and Dumber co-star, Lauren Holly. Their marriage was short-lived, lasting less than a year in 1996-1997. But it wasn't all heartbreak for Jim. He found love again with model and actress Jenny McCarthy. The two were together for 5 years, from 2005 to 2010, and although they never married, they were quite the power couple during their time together. Now, let's talk about something that's not often discussed: Jim's struggles with depression. Despite his comedic genius, Jim has been open about his battles with depression, proving that mental health issues can affect anyone, regardless of their success or fame. In 2015, Jim faced a personal tragedy when his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Catriona White, tragically took her own life. This event had a profound impact on Jim, and he's been quite private about his personal life since then. But life as we know it goes on, and so did Jim's journey in finding love. In 2019, he started dating the talented actress Ginger Gonzaga. You might recognize her from shows like I'm Dying Up Here and Kidding, where she actually met Jim. Ginger and Jim made their red carpet debut at the Showtime Golden Globes nominees celebration, looking every bit the happy couple. They were together for about a year, sharing a deep bond and mutual respect for each other's craft. However, they decided to part ways in 2020, proving that sometimes love just isn't enough to make a relationship work. Despite their breakup, it seems they have remained on good terms. Ginger has spoken highly of Jim in interviews, praising his creativity and kindness. It's clear that even though their romantic relationship has ended, they still hold a lot of respect and admiration for each other. But as we all know, life is full of surprises, and it seems like Jim Carrey's love story might not be over just yet. There have been whispers in the wind, hints of a new chapter in Jim's romantic journey. Word on the street is that Jim might have found a new special someone. Now, this is purely speculation at this point, and we must respect Jim's privacy. But the rumor mill has been churning, suggesting that Jim might be ready to share this new part of his life with the world soon. Who is this mystery woman, you ask? Well, that's the million-dollar question. The details are scarce, and until Jim decides to make an official announcement, we can only wait and wonder. But one thing's for sure. If the rumors are true, we're excited to see Jim embark on this new journey. After all, love is a beautiful thing, and it's never too late to find it again. Jim Carrey recently told media a terrifying and eye-opening story from his background in a rare moment of candor. He disclosed that early in his career, he and his first wife, Melissa Wammer, were involved in a car accident. The incident happened when they were driving back from a gig in Los Angeles. Carrey, who was still a struggling comedian at the time, was driving an old, beat-up car that he could barely afford. As they were driving, a truck suddenly swerved into their lane, causing Carrey to lose control of the vehicle. Thankfully, both Carrey and Wammer walked away from the accident with only minor injuries. But the incident left a profound impact on the young comedian. He recalls feeling a surge of gratitude for their safety, but also a sense of desperation. The car was their only means of transportation, and without it, he feared his chances of making it in the industry would be severely hampered. But as we all know, Carrey didn't let this setback hold him back. He used the experience as a motivator to work even harder, to ensure that he and his wife would never have to worry about their safety or security again. And it's clear that his determination paid off. This story sheds light on a different side of Jim Carrey, one that's not often seen in the public eye. It's a reminder that even the most successful people have faced challenges and setbacks. And now the most favorite topic of our subscribers: money. Jim Carrey has been in the entertainment business for over 3 decades. He's made a significant amount of money, but it didn't come overnight. It was a journey filled with hard work, dedication, and a whole lot of talent. So, how did Jim Carrey become a multi-millionaire? Well, the majority of his wealth comes from his successful acting career. Remember Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, The Mask, and Dumb and Dumber? These are just a few of the blockbuster hits that have contributed to his fortune. For instance, for Dumb and Dumber, Carrey reportedly earned a cool $7 million, and that was back in 1994. But it wasn't just his acting skills that brought in the big bucks. Carrey is also a smart businessman. He's negotiated some impressive deals, like taking a lower upfront salary for Yes Man in exchange for a percentage of the film's gross earnings. This strategy paid off, adding millions to his net worth. As of now, Jim Carrey's net worth is estimated to be around $180 million. That's how Jim Carrey turned his passion for making people laugh into a multi-million-dollar career. Now, you might be wondering, when he's not making us laugh or tugging at our heartstrings on the big screen, where does Jim Carrey call home? Well, let's take a little tour, shall we? First stop, Malibu. Nestled in the heart of this star-studded city, Carrey once owned a stunning beachfront home. This isn't your average beach house, though. With 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and a private path leading to the beach, it's clear that Carrey knows how to live the high life. But in 2013, he decided to part ways with this beautiful property. Next, we're heading over to Brentwood, another posh neighborhood in Los Angeles. Carrey owns a sprawling mansion here, complete with a pool, a spa, and a vineyard. Yes, you heard that right, friends. Jim Carrey has his very own vineyard. Talk about living the dream. But it's not all about the glitz and glamour. Carrey also owns a more modest property in his native Canada. Located in the picturesque town of Kingston, Ontario, this home is a testament to Carrey's roots and his love for his homeland. At the beginning of the video, we promised to show you Jim's cars. Let's take a look. First up, we have the classic 1967 Volkswagen Beetle. This isn't just any Beetle through, it's a convertible, and it's said to be one of Carrey's first major purchases after he struck it big in Hollywood. Next, let's talk about the 1997 Lamborghini Diablo VT Roadster. This isn't a car for the faint-hearted. It's a high-performance V12 beast that can go from 0 to 60 in just over 4 seconds. Carrey bought this car during his Ace Ventura and The Mask days. Carrey also has a softer side, and that's reflected in his choice of a Mercedes-Benz SL 500. This luxury convertible is all about comfort and elegance. It's the perfect car for cruising down the Pacific Coast Highway, feeling the wind in your hair and the sun on your face. And finally, let's talk about the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This is a car for true petrol heads. It's a track-focused machine that's all about performance. Carrey is known to be a fan of Porsche, and the GT3 RS is the jewel in his collection. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching it with us, but hey, don't stop now. We've got more awesome videos for you to check out. Keep exploring and have fun.